そうだ
We have defeated Shuangwumon. And I guess also befriended, Renamon, who didn't get a Mega Form this time? Although I guess in every route, Renamon is guaranteed a Mega Form, so it's not like we're losing out? I guess? Anyway, let's see what happens.
この私が人間と獣ごときに
But you just did.
待ってください。これ以上は戦いたくない。僕らはお願いがあって来たんです。
貴様らの話を聞く理由などないわ。私はまだ戦える。
You could at least try listening.
そこまでです。
Ah, you're a tamer. Being like, alright, you can talk to the humans, please. They're trying to talk. Stop ignoring them.
君はバイフーモンと一緒にいた？いや、別の人のようだ。
Okay, so I'm kind of glad Takuma said it. I assumed it was a different person, but I'm also like, did they just use the same model? Maybe it's slightly different. I can't really tell, but they look similar enough that I was thinking what Takuma was saying. So I'll let Takuma's statement slide.
はじめまして。バイフーモンと会った方々とはあなた方か。
So if you knew that, why didn't you help out earlier? Why did you wait until now to do anything?
まさかシェンウーモンを打ち破る者が彼以外にいるとは。
Isn't Shenwumon like the weakest of the four, but he's also the oldest of the four? On the other end, Baihumon is the strongest of the four, but the youngest? I think that was the setup.
随分と鍛錬をされたようですね。かつての僕たちのように。
You have no idea. I've gone through 3 timelines beforehand, and even then had training sessions on top of that. It was a lot.
私は少し油断しただけだ。次はもう負けん。
存外、そうでもないかもしれませんよ。さて、改めてお礼を言わなければなりません。僕たちの危機を救ってくれて感謝しています。いいえ、お礼を言われるようなことは。僕たちはみゆきを助けたいだけです。
You say as if they know who Miyuki is. Do they know who Miyuki is?
みゆき？人間の名前か？
Okay. Well, at least it is correct that Takuma's just really weird for explaining as if they know all the details already.
はい。僕たちは主に取り込まれた仲間を助けるために。
Probably should have led with that.
あなたの力を貸してほしいんです。
どう思う？
彼らの言葉に嘘はありません。それはあなたも今の戦いでわかるでしょ？
まあ、そうだが。
So, I was thinking it before, but now I really gotta comment it. Shenwumon here, or as his translated name, Ebonwu, because they had to make sure they had a non-Chinese identifier that this is supposed to be the black tortoise. A, he's supposed to be like Earth element. B, I mean, I'm just not seeing black on this black tortoise. And he's got like wooden armor, not stone armor. And he's got a tree, which makes you think he should be plant as opposed to earth. His design is very confusing. Right? There's also the fact that of the 4, only 2 of them got their names changed for localization. Because, you know, why be consistent? But like, Qinglongmon became Azulongmon because they had to make sure, hey, he's blue, did you notice? He's the blue dragon. So, Azu. Like Azure, or Azul. Meanwhile, we have Ebon, because, you know, he's supposed to be, again, the black tortoise. But Zhuqiamon whose name is the hardest one for me to parse, and I'm still not entirely sure I'm saying it correctly, stayed the same. And Baihumon, who's the easiest to parse, also stayed the same. I don't know why they're the only two that get their name changed from their Chinese origin name. But I'm just complaining about random things that come to mind because, again, the only thing this guy has going for him is the tortoise part. I'm not seeing stone, I'm not seeing black, I'm not seeing earth, I'm seeing yellow wood plant. Your design is confusing.
じゃあ力を貸してくれるんですか？
それは良い。
僕たちの力だけじゃまだ君の願いを叶えることはできません。
I feel like there was a follow-up he was going to say that I skipped. Let me see.
それは良い。が、
Ah. He was the one who added the but. Hold on. Why is his face shot here both heads in one? He's one entity. Yeah, he speaks with both, but did you have to fit both heads into the face shot here? It feels, I guess it makes sense. That didn't occur to me that they would want to include both. Okay. But yes, he was continuing.
僕たちの力だけじゃまだ君の願いを叶えることはできません。
Yeah, I know. That's why we're looking for the other ones. Also, they translated him as Genbu Ghost. Why didn't we just have Genbumon then? Consistency!
知恵を貸すくらいならできますが。
I am a person who covets consistency. And I continue to be wounded by Digimon localization.
知恵？
例えばそう。君たちのそばにいる獣神、相棒、仲間、家族。言い方は何でもいいのだけれど、彼らと共にいて奇妙な居心地の良さを感じませんでしたか？
Yes.
確かにそういう感覚はあります。
Like being wrapped in a warm blanket fresh out of the dryer.
無理もありません。もともと人間と獣神はお互い魂の片割れ同士。だからお互いを補い合えば本来以上の力が出るのです。
もしかしてアグモンたちが強くなったりするのは？
Takuma, why is this a surprise? We established this like 6 chapters ago.
ええ、おそらく本来以上の力が出たのでしょう。それに気づくまで僕らはこの世界をずっとさまよって時には喧嘩もしました。
Wow, we went across 2 islands and figured that out.
あなたも僕たちと一緒だったんですね。
And that was like within the span of a week.
その通り。この世界は僕たちの価値観では到底測れないことばかりでした。正しいものもあり、悪と呼べるものもありました。
Yeah, we met a couple of both of those.
そしてハルチカはそのことにいち早く気づいて究極の力を得た。
ハルチカ。
The Master.
きっとこの先には途方もない困難が待っているでしょう。それでも立ち向かう覚悟はありますか？
I know you're like required to ask this, but considering what we've been through already, saying no would be, well, just not possible. Prepared to face the coming hardships. Of course I'm scared, but we have to go on. To save the world, protect our friends, and return home. We have tons of reasons. Each of them support our terrified hearts, giving us courage.
もちろん立ち向かいます。
Protect our friends.
大事な仲間を守りたいから。
ああ、みゆきもファルコモンたちも
みんな助けてんだよな。
良い答えです。
Do you not have a smiling sprite? We can't just flip your mouth upside down?
君たちならきっとどんな困難にも打ち勝てるでしょう。
ありがとうございます。必ず打ち勝ってみせます。
礼には及びません。君たちなら託せると思いましたから。
どうしてですか？
久しぶりに会った人間たちは随分と成長しているなって思ったから。
There it is. Saki's Floramon has unlocked evolution to Schwanwumon. See, that makes sense. That I can believe, if we consider Schwanwumon a plant. Because, yes. Although it's also really funny because, you know, Floramon turns into Sarasmon Medium, and I would honestly get regular Sarasmon and Schwanwumon mixed up. Except that, you know, Sarasmon is a bird and not a turtle. But I kind of always think it's a turtle because it's like... it's the same sort of mythological entity, you know? Don't gotta flashbang me every time. So you did warp us out, that's pretty nice. We're back. Seems like we got Schwanwumon and that Boyek to acknowledge us. They entrusted us with their power. We'll have to show them, we'll have to show we're worthy of that trust. So, the Master's real name is Haruchika. Also, despite that whole, like, thing, we don't acknowledge the fact that that partner gets the power. Right? At no point did Aoi be like, Labramon, your new power. No, it's just, alright, black screen, Labramon now can become this legendary beast. And again, Floramon now has this ability. Saki's not gonna say anything, I'm sure. Which is weird because it's the plot, right? That's not a side thing that's happening. That's the plot. And they just don't address it.
おい、周り見てみろよ。
What are you seeing?
霧が晴れてる。
Oh, it's what we're not seeing.
僕たちのやったことは無駄じゃないということだな。
はい。みんなは大丈夫でしょうか？
それは心配に及ばないみたいだ。ほら。
みんな、大丈夫？
Were you not with us? But you just got this wait, was Saki not in there? I don't know who was in the party. I thought they were all together.
うるせえよ。見てわかんねえのか？
Was it only like half of us? That makes us stronger than I initially thought.
カイトは元気みたいだね。
You telling me Floramon got the upgrade when she wasn't even there?
けど、他のみんなはまだ回復しきっていないようだな。
Oh, no, it's we all got warped out and not everyone is... Why didn't you warp us all out together? I'm just confused. I'm gonna let it roll.
ですね。僕たちも少し休みませんか？
そうしよう。さすがに疲れた。
僕もくたくた。
So again, because it's part of the plot, I feel like they should have had something where each of the characters that, you know, relates, steps up. Like, during the battle with Baihumon, you know, Aoi and Labramon should have had a moment of stepping up and being required to do the fight, considering they're the ones being blessed with the upgrade. But no, I guess that wasn't in the writing. I kind of feel like it should have been obvious, you know? And same, like, Saki wasn't really a part of the fight. I don't remember her stepping up to be like, yeah, we're gonna do this, and, like, putting special focus on her. to show that she's gonna be the one chosen to succeed Shranrumon. Just, touches like that would make sense. I'm not a professional writer, but I like to think I have ideas that work. Also, I just consume media, so things that are familiar that make sense would also be nice.
ロップモンもありがとう。ゆっくり休んでくれ。俺ら、また死生獣に勝てたんだよな。
Yes, we did. 2 down, 2 to go.
ギリギリだったけど。
I don't know, the fight itself was actually pretty easy. It was everything leading up to the fight that was surprisingly difficult.
2体とも倒せちまうとは、死生獣つっても大したことねえな。
I mean, they are losing power, which is kind of the problem.
それとも俺らが強すぎたか
Also that.
調子に乗るなって言いてえけど、ま、少しくらいはいいよな。
Even Dio doesn't want to rain on this parade.
僕たちだけの力じゃないよ。一番の功労者はレナモンだ。
Yeah, what happened to Renamon? Hi.
てめえ、どの面下げて俺たちの前に出てきやがった。
ま、そうだな。お前のせいで俺たちはひどい目にあった。
I mean, I can't even disagree with them.
待ってくれ、二人とも。レナモンは。
No, I think they do understand, but they're also rightfully annoyed.
タクマ、ここは見守っていよ
修二さん。
う。大丈夫だ。二人に任せよう。改めて答えろ。どうして俺たちをはめた？
私はみゆきを取り戻したかった。
そうか。もう二度とするなよ。
There we go. What's your reason? It's a good reason. Fine. Don't do it again. Forgiven. Join hands, move on. Simple.
あ？おい、それで終わりかよ。
No, I thought you were going along with that direction too. Were you not?
いいだろ。大切なもののために体を張ったってだけのことだろ。
Kaito saying that makes that very strong, because he knows exactly what that is. He is the same in that regard. I saw you in the harmony route. That was bad.
だって俺もミュウのためならどんな手でも使うからな。
Exactly.
ああ。
Not even Renamon was ready. He was like, oh, I kind of thought you'd just punch me? I was braced for it.
キモ。まあでも気持ちはわかるけど。
Why would you go with not cool? Mew's creeped out because he's being himself. I wouldn't say that's under the category of not cool. She's just having a shiver run down her spine. It's like, oh, why is it always got to be like this?
さすがお兄ちゃん。重すぎ。
こいつは俺たちのところに帰ってきたってことだよ。みゆきを取り戻すために。それだけのことだ。それでいいだろ。
大切なもののためにか。そう言われたら仕方ねえな。これからよろしく頼むぜ。
ああ。
な、見守っていて正解だろ。
You were right, Shuji. You understood this time. Takuma has not grown a bit.
はい。カイトも成長しているんですね。
君のおかげだよ。彼らの願いを託されたのも君なんだぞ。
そんな、僕はみんながいるからなんとかなってるだけです。
そうだな。そのみんなのところにレナモンも帰ってきたんだ。
Alright, so now we need to get Garurumon back, right?
は
Yeah, you must be tired.
あれその格好になっちゃうの？
もう長い間これだったから、こっちの姿の方がしっくりくるんだ。確かに、私らもそっちの方が見慣れちゃってるよね。呼び方はどうしましょうか？はるくんだと教授を呼ぶことになるのよね。やっぱりレナモンって呼んだ方がいいかしら。
I mean, the professor hasn't responded to Haru the entire time. Also, I feel like referring to the 60-year-old man by his nickname would be hyper informal, which no one has reached that point. So I think it's fine if we use either one. Like, no one has called him Haru-kun. It's always been Professor. There's no one who's going to confuse that.
私のことは今まで通りでいいよ。君たちも彼を春と呼ぶ方が慣れているだろう。
わかりました。それじゃあ改めてよろしくね、はるくん。うん、よろしく。
よう、たくま。激しいバトルに疲れてないか？
No, I just came back from a break, actually.
まあ、僕は大丈夫。ミノルは？
修二さんが休ませてくれたから復活したぜ。くたばっちまって情けねえよな。
Did you?
僕だって一人じゃ危なかったよ。今回だけじゃない。いつだってそうだ。
Takuma, have you seen Agumon's level? I don't think Agumon has ever gone down. No, there may have been at least one time where he wasn't required to survive. But like, that was a one-time thing and we were low level.
みんな一人じゃダメなんだ。ミノルがいてくれて助かってるよ。
There's also that one timeline where I lost to the boss, but we don't count that.
なんだよ。妙に優しいじゃねえか。食い物なんて出てこねえぞ。
Was that a variable interaction? I feel like that could have been anybody else? Oh no. There we go. Like I said, you gotta show up next. We gotta get everybody back together.
俺の名前はガブモン。
Oh, memories!
ガブモン？変な名前。どうしてそんな名前なの？
That's the name he was born with, Haru. How rude are you?
そんなの知らないよ。俺はガブモン。それでいいだろ？
それじゃあなんでここにいるの？
ここが俺のねぐらだから。
ねぐら？お家じゃないの？
お家ってなんだよ。
That's interesting. I don't know if nest is completely the correct way to phrase it, but like house, ochi, is different from negura, which is literally just like my sleeping place. This is where I sleep. I don't live here per se. I exist in this area, and when it's time to sleep, I sleep here. So maybe nest is correct. It's just an interesting, like, distinction. It's not a translation issue, but it's one of those little translation thingies that I like to point out. I like words.
お家は家族みんなで一緒にいるところだよ。あ、そういえばガブモンは家族いないの？
家族？なんだそれ？
Yeah, I thought that was gonna show up. Digimon is weird with families. For Digimon families, rather. Sometimes they have families, other times they don't. Sometimes they have, like, whole clans, sometimes they have herds, and sometimes they just exist on their own, and it's like, yeah, I'm here. No, I don't want to gather with the other Gabumon. What do you mean there are other Gabumon? Things like that.
家族はね、大好きな人たち、お姉ちゃんとか。
Okay, but you're using words still that he wouldn't understand. What's a sister? The guy didn't even recognize the word family, but I guess you're also like 10, so... Actually, probably even younger, I don't know.
全然何言ってるかわからない。
Yeah, I thought so. He's like, you're using words that I do not have in my dictionary. By the way, what's a dictionary?
ねえ、お姉ちゃん知らない？どこかに行っちゃったんだ。
Gabumon's like, I don't know what that is.
知らないよ。っていうか、お姉ちゃんって何なんだよ。
No, wait, this is actually perfect. This is going exactly how I want it to. This conversation is, for once, exactly how I imagined it going.
お姉ちゃんはお姉ちゃんだよ。
You're like 8, if not younger. Because this logic is not.
とにかく俺は知らない。お前、何でもかんでも俺に聞くなよ。
Okay, see, now we've gone backwards on, translation things. Because he wouldn't know what a house, a family, a sister is, but he knows what 20 questions is. Gabumon doesn't have a family to play 20 questions with. Why would he know what 20 questions is? All he said is, you just keep asking me questions. I don't know. But then we had to go something like this, which, after all that context we just got, doesn't make sense.
じゃあ誰に聞けばいいの？
自分で考えろ。そうだ、勉強しろ。
Okay, so, again, Gabumon doesn't know what a house, he doesn't know what a family, doesn't know what a sister is. He wouldn't know what a book is. He said, figure it out, go study. Study is an action. That's something you can, contextually figure out. It's not an object. It's not a place where he would have no context. Studying, learning, you can do that without needing a house or a family. I don't know how an animal living in a nest would know what a book is. See, we had a great setup because the Japanese translation, or rather the Japanese original text, is set up perfectly. And English has come in, slapped it across the face, flipped on its head, and shook it. And said, no, we're doing it this way. Even though it doesn't make any sense. Localization team, you've ruined it again. I had a good time until you started going off the handle. You went freelance. You just started doing your own thing, and it's bad. Stick to the script. I beg of you. Do not rewrite. Do not write. You're clearly bad at it. That may have been a bit harsh. But no, really. It's not your job to write the story. It's already written.
わかった。僕、自分で勉強して、それでいつか大学教授になって。
Oh, that's funny. Gabumon doesn't know what a professor is.
今度は君にいろいろ教えてあげる。
Oh, that makes his whole job and title of professor even better. Now he just needs to meet with Gabumon again and fulfill that promise.
別に教えてもらわなくてもいいけどよ。まあ、お前が教えたいならしょうがないな。
Back then, I was happy for some reason. It's like I'd found the soul I'd lost. Well, he is your other half. I thought us meeting must have been some kind of miracle, and yet...
どこだ？どこに行ったんだ？まさか俺を見捨てたのか？俺とお前の絆はそんなもんだったのか？そんなことない。俺たちの絆は嘘なんかじゃない。本物なんだ。だから出てきてくれよ。秋春！
You can't just shoot my heart with a skyward scream from Gabumon like this. That hurts. Oh, he was so distressed and betrayed.
秋春夢か。しばらく見てなかったのに。くそ。どうして今さら現れたんだよ。俺は一体どうしたらいいんだ。
なあなあ、俺らっていつまでこうしてりゃいいんだ。ピエモン様はいなくなったんだろ。
Man, so apparently in the moral route and in the truthful route, despite being kicked back to the portal, Piedmon just dies off screen. He gets to do things in two routes and unceremoniously vanishes from the two heroic routes. I feel like we should address that better. Like, having him die off screen after being ostensibly not yet defeated, and then showing up in two routes because he's not yet defeated. It's weird. But I guess also in other routes where he does survive, they managed to kill off Garurumon. Which I don't know how, because Piedmon is still very much on death's door in every situation, but apparently he's alive enough to finish off Garurumon, or command his troops to finish off Garurumon? I don't know.
でもよ、もしピエモン様が戻ってきた時にサボってたのがバレたら怒られるぜ。
Oh, is he just vanished and not yet dead, or they don't know he's already dead?
ねえ、そうだよな。真面目に見回りするか。
おい、あいつって。
お前は裏切り者。
Okay, but like, I believe Garurumon should be a vaccine type, and he's a champion, so he should have plenty of advantages over these two Gazimon, who are rookie viruses.
待て
待て
Like, unless they're stupidly leveled, which they might be, he should be able to run circles around them and just end them. If you were Gabumon, it's a different story. Then Gabumon would be weak to them.
みゆきを守るため、そのために子供の姿になっていたの。
Oh, we have to go back through the tunnel, which is where Garurumon is right now.
ああ、そうだ。私はみゆきのために秋春の姿になっていたんだ。
秋春？
私の名前だよ。
Did you not put that together, Takuma?
じゃあ教授はみゆきの弟で前にこの世界に来たことがあるってこと？
Are we only putting this together right now? I thought we had resolved this already. What? What? Huh?
その通りだ。
Did we not resolve this? Maybe my memories are just getting muddled from the 3 times in the library that I've seen this, but I thought we already established this? Granted, it's Takuma and Minoru, so they're not exactly the speediest readers in the library.
弟ってことはみゆきよりちっちゃいんだよね。あれ？でも教授は大きいよ。
Okay, so this makes sense, because it's Agumon.
私にも理屈はわからないが、この世界で過ごす間は肉体の成長が止まるようなのだ。
へえ、不思議ね。ちっちゃいみゆきがお姉ちゃんで、おっきい教授が弟？
Listen, it doesn't make...
何が何だかわかんないわね。
It really doesn't make that much more sense to us humans. This isn't a normal situation.
みゆきちゃんってもともとあんな感じだったわけじゃないんだよね。無口っていうか不思議ちゃん。
Oh, she's definitely not. Takuma would actually know.
ああ、本来の姉はもっと感情豊かだったはずだ。
Takuma needs to bring this up. Once he says, "So the girl I met back in our world was the original Miyuki then?"
主に魂を半分奪われたみゆきは、まるで別人のようになってしまった。私のことなどすぐに忘れてしまって、それでも大切な弟のことを探し求め続けた。
記憶をほとんど失っても教授のことは忘れなかったのかよ。
いや、忘れていたんだ。だってこの世界に秋春がいるはずがない。
Yeah, she forgot that she already sent him away.
みゆき自身がその身の危険と引き換えに元の世界に送り返したのだから。
Send him back? Using that gate?
なのにどれだけ止めてもみゆきはこの世界をさまよい続けた。あとはわかるだろ
レナモン、君は私の代わりとなって姉さんの心を守り続けてくれていたのだな。
う。思い出したか？
ああ、全てはというわけではないが、あらかたは。
だから初めて春に、いやレナモンに会った時戸惑っていたんですね。
そうだね。小さい頃の記憶を忘れていたとはいえ、その姿に既視感のようなものを感じていた。もっと早くに確信していれば君たちの役に立てたろうに。
I mean, I don't know what you could have done, to be honest.
気にしないでください。僕たち十分助けられてます。
Plus, everyone is actually alive, so it's not like there's a problem.
いや、情けない話だ。それに姉さんを助ける以外にも私にはやるべきことがある。それをやっと思い出したんだよ。
You remembered Gabumon, because you didn't remember him in 2 of the 3 other routes.
やるべきこと？
You actually straight up forgot, and it's actually kind of sad.
私がかつて見捨ててしまった。別れの挨拶もなく一人にしてしまった。かけがえのない相棒を救うことだ。
その相棒が誰か分かっているんですか？
ああ。だが、私一人では難しいだろう。
なに遠慮してるんすか。俺たちも手伝いますよ。
いや、ありがたいことだが、しかし。
一つ疑問があるのですが。
なんだい？
その教授の相棒が僕たちの邪魔をする可能性はあるんですか？
Since Shuji is actually able to think properly, he's putting together puzzle pieces.
残念だが、おそらくは。
ということは、これからさらに厳しくなりますね。
The professor is one of us. Of course I want to help where I can. But what if his old partner wants to fight? I don't want to hurt his partner. We already have. Several times. Did you not pick up on it back at the factory? When Garurumon evolved? Due to the professor's feelings? Takuma, are you really bad at picking up context clues? Are you okay? Besides, saving Miyuki is top priority. Maybe I should remind him of that? We're in for a fight.
そのかつての相棒と戦いになるんでしょうか。なんとか話し合いで解決できませんか？
No, seriously, why is this being so cryptic? We should know at this point. We've received all the necessary clues. Beyond, you know, the parts only the player sees. Like, we established this back in Chapter 8. We are in Chapter 11 now. We should know.
もちろん話し合うつもりではいる。だが、向こうは私への恨みが深いようでね。おそらく戦いは避けられないだろう。そうなれば、 君たちの力に頼らざるを得ない。
そうですか。それなら覚悟を決めないといけませんね。
I have no idea why we're dancing around the topic. We know it's Garurumon.
そうだね。戦うことになると分かっていれば事前に対策はできるだろう。
それに教授は仲直りしたいんでしょ。だったらきっとその気持ちは伝わるよ。
まあ避けられねえんならやるっきゃねえよな。
みんな。
I swear, if we get to Garurumon and everyone's surprised, oh, it's Garurumon, I'm going to be mad.
すまない。ありがとう。
みんな出発の準備をしてくれ。厳しい戦いになるんだからしっかりと。了解っす。準備ができたらここに集合。それじゃあ一旦解散。
Well, it's free action time, so I'll worry about being mad later. Only 6! And this is just going back to the school for Mugen Collection. Let me scan everything. I don't know what to scan for. There's really nothing to find but items, I guess. Oh, it's Miyu. She ready to go? I don't know. But I'll be back. Oh, there's a shadow here somewhere. There's 3 spots. Are you the shadow? No, it's a clean dressing. Are you the shadow? Yes. And what are you? More clean dressing. Who even needs friendship points? Because everyone has their megas, and I mean everyone is pretty much at 70, aren't they? Is that Shuji? I wonder what sort of search method he's thinking of. Aoi's here too. Is she not a conversation option? Is that Dio? Maybe I should say something. Hey Dio. Something. Boost seed. That's it. That's it. A certain room. Oh, nostalgia. Professor and Renamon. I wonder what they're talking about. Reminiscing about the past. The past that never was. Minoto, I wonder how his preparations are coming along. Saki is also here. But you know what's not here? Items. Okay. Hit another save. Now then, who needs what? Well, Kaito could stand to reach 60, Saki could as well. 70 rather, Miyu could as well. Aoi's actually behind. I wonder if I can get Dio to 100. And is the professor? I should probably talk to the professor as well. I can spend the point. Professor and Renamon, I wonder what they're talking about. Are you separate? Or are you one entity? Oh, Professor, Renamon. It's rare to see the two of you by yourselves. Yes, we were just reminiscing about the past. About my sister and me. Reminiscing, huh? I wanted to know about what Miyuki was like before she came here. Hearing a version of her I've never seen was pretty interesting. Yeah, I'd imagine so. Think I could hear about it too? I'm curious about Miyuki. About your past too, Professor. I fear my past is nothing to pique one's interest. But Miyuki, well... She loved to sing back in the day. I would join her on occasion. Did you not keep up your practice? The first time I sang with my sister, her face stiffened for some reason. You probably never started practicing. Turning slowly to face me, Miyuki said, "That's a pretty unique singing voice you've got there, Akiharu." You never sung again, did you? No, you don't mean... I found out later that my voice could make milk curdle. She broke it to me gently. Akiharu, you. I was terribly embarrassed, but even so, I wanted to stay by my sister's side. And so I began practicing the piano. Oh, that's a solution. From then on, I would accompany my sister's song with a piano performance. Well then, was that to your satisfaction? What an amazing story. I could feel the strength of their brother and sister bond. So you could have just trimmed that down to their sibling bond. It's quite a few less letters. It flows a bit more smoothly. But, you know, that's just me playing the role of editor when I wouldn't be qualified. I thought the professor could do anything. I think he had a weakness like that. And seeing Renamon clutch his belly from laughter is even stranger sight. Did you enjoy that, Renamon? Are you enjoying yourself, Renamon? Yes, that was the best. Miyuki is as amazing as Akiharu is comical. How could I not? I'd gotten strangely skillful at the piano in this form, so that's the reason. Well, laugh it up, I suppose. Tell me more, Akiharu. Your stories really crack me up. Now, is that any way to ask a person that? Well, I suppose if it makes you happy. Professor and Renamon are starting up again. I better leave them to it. Oh, that reminds me, Takuma. I found this over there. I feel you should keep it. Perfect, Field! Cool. Thanks a lot, I really appreciate it. Let's, do that save real good. That's another one. In the library, skill equip, I'm missing 2. I'm missing, I'm forgetting to name this again. Shining Laser. And this one. Which I think those are the... Yeah, no, those are the 2 that I can only get from that one event. Or the duo event, I guess, based on friendship. A couple chapters back. So I actually won't be getting any more new ones. I think I'm done with this field guide. You know, of course, minus the ones I've already missed. Prevents status abnormalities, raises physical defense, special defense 2 ranks. That is a perfect defense, yeah. Cool. Still need 5 enhanced stuff. I still don't have anti-dark. A regular anti-dark, rather. A clarifying dark. And then a whole bunch of these, but these matter so much less to me than the skill crystals. And then, oh! Right. I have to evolve into you once. Look at that, that's almost so complete. Haru, yeah, they did share that 1 point. Okay. Ryo, let's see if we can max you out. Is that Ryo? Maybe I should say something. Man, talk about guts. What do you mean? I mean, doing the same thing long enough for a brat to become an old man for nothing. That'd be too much for me. You're talking about Renamon? Exactly, I can't believe it. All that time? I can't even imagine, man. How'd Renamon even stay sane? Renamon's sanity is debatable, considering what he resorted to try and save Miyuki alone. Miyuki must have meant that much. So, if you knew that saving Miyuki would take an insane amount of time, would you still do it? I would. Not just her. I'd come to the rescue for any of my friends. I really think you would. Wish I could be like you. You should just keep doing you, man. No point in becoming like me. You think the guy standing in front of you could save someone? The guy right now? Absolutely. When I think of how you were when we got to this world, you've changed a lot. That's how I know. Yeah, maybe. The fact that I can understand this guy is proof enough. Yeah. Wonder if I can keep growing after we've saved this world. after we save the world, I'm sure Dio will find the... I'm sure Dio will... Oh, God. I'm just not parsing this correctly. After we save the world, I'm sure Dio will the way he is now. Same with all of us. Like, the line break is throwing me off. Because I'm sure Dio will the way he is now. But the line break is, I'm sure Dio will the way he is now. It's just breaking my brain. I feel like the correct answer is we'll do it together. But I think Yukan also believes in him. But this guy's friendship. Let's grow together, even after we save this world. Yeah. After we're all done here, our lives will go on. I have a bunch of friends who'll be with me throughout my long life. Kick. So, together then? Yeah. Let's grow together. Still, man. Where the hell was my pop? That was such a feel-good moment, and you're not giving it to me, really? I think you can. I think you can, the way you are now. I feel robbed. The other response was such a nice friendship feel-good moment, and to not get a friendship pop on that? Both of those should give points. I don't care. I got robbed. Thanks for saying that. Man, you're really something else. I wouldn't say so. I'm just doing everything I can. That's all. That's what I'm talking about. But I guess it figures a guy like you doesn't get it. You keep doing you too, man. See, that one's super weird because the other option felt more, we're in this together, we're friends. This one was a back and forth of like, I believe in you. Nah, man, you're just too good. You're great. You're awesome. It was more Yo praising Takuma than a bond of friendship? I don't know. I don't agree with that. That one felt way... I'm also just partially salty that I didn't get the pop from the other one. But I feel like those are valued differently, and I feel like they're valued backwards. Like, I don't know. The mutual as opposed to the back and forth. I feel like the mutual should be more of that friendship bond, as opposed to the you, no you, right? Like, the us should be the friendship, and not the you and Still, man, this world has given us a ton of memories. Honestly, there's a lot I want to forget. For real. Feels like people have been messing around with me the whole time. Now that's not true. Not you for sure. But Minoru, man, that's how he makes friends. I mean, I guess it's my fault for giving him so much ammunition in the first place. One day, everything that went down here will be distant memories. I'm sure that's true. When that happens, I want them to be great memories. That's why we'll save Miyuki. We've got to. Dale's right. Shows how much he's changed, seeing how forward-thinking he's become. Oh! There's more. Why did that one only give me, 2 points? It actually only gave 2 points. Are you kidding me? Will this one give me the last point? Do I agree with him, or do I point out he's changed? You're right. You're right. We'll save Miyuki and head back with everyone, most definitely. You'll help me, won't you? Yeah! Thank you. Alright, I'm freaking pumped. I don't care if it's a master or a sovereign monster. Actually, I am a bit anxious about the whole thing. That's fair. This is no time to play it cool, man. You've changed. You've changed. I think the way you are now is pretty great. Thanks, man. For someone to say they like the way I am, never expected it to make me so happy. Fine, I can agree with this one. I feel the same way about you, Kinemon. Cute. Those two have become close. It's definitely due to his change and growth. Alright, I'm frickin' pumped. Yep. Actually, I am nervous. Yeah, all the sovereign monsters we've faced so far have been freaking tough. It takes all 4 of them to hold back the power of the Master, right? Of course I'm worried about whether or not we can pull through. Still, you don't plan on stopping, do you? Nah, man. It's just jitters, you know? Why are we getting like 3 different options? He's gotta be already at 100. Like, there's no more go. Why is this chain 3 responses? I'm here. Your friend is here. I'm here. Don't worry. Playing a bit too cool, ain't you? But for real, with you around, I feel like I can do anything, you know? You're true blue, man. Through and through. I've gotten all 3 wrong. Like, on the first try. I don't understand. I thought I had an understanding of his character, and they flipped it on me. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. We're not alone. Unless it won't give up pop because there's no more go. Like, there's no more space to give points. It's gonna be okay. We're not alone. We've got our friends, and we've got our partners. Oh, that makes more sense. How was I supposed to know that's what you were going for? You just said it's gonna be okay, as opposed to, you've got me, I'm your friend. That one should have been, we got everybody. I got lied to by the response there, okay? There's no need to feel anxious, but if you really feel that way, you should come to us, man. What are friends for? I gotta see. Nah, capped at 100. Takuma. Yeah, you're right. We're not alone. I know, I said it in the other one, but apparently I focused more on me than everyone else. As long as that's true, we can do anything. I'll hold on to that belief. Alright, time to get ready for the job ahead. We better go for broke, Takuma. Yeah, let's do what we can. I'm annoyed at that entire question-response chain. All of it. I got every single one wrong on the first try. It's not... I feel wrong, especially that last one. That last one, they, like, bait and switched me. Where's Minoru? I should probably talk to Minoru. Can I even talk to everybody? I can't, because there's, like, 8 of us. So Minoru, I wonder how his preparations are coming along. Minoru, can I get you to a higher number?